Jericho, a city of wealth, trade, and power. Among its people lived Zacchaeus, a man who had everything, and yet nothing. He was rich, yes, but despised, even hated. Why? Because Zacchaeus was a tax collector. To his people, he was a traitor. He collected heavy taxes from his own people, handed them to the Romans, and kept much for himself. Every coin he gained was another reason for people to curse his name. He had wealth, but no respect. A big house, but no friends. The tables he sat at were heavy with food, but empty of company. Zacchaeus was a prisoner of his own greed. But one day, news spread through Jericho. A teacher was coming. Not just any teacher, Jesus of Nazareth. A man whose words healed the brokenhearted, whose hands healed the sick. Everyone rushed to see him. Zacchaeus wanted to see too, but there was a problem. He was short, very short. No matter how he pushed through, all he saw were backs and shoulders. But Zacchaeus was determined. Running ahead of the crowd, he climbed a sycamore tree. Branches scratching his arms, robes tearing. High above the crowd, he finally had a clear view. And then it happened. Jesus stopped. Right under the tree. The crowd went silent. He looked up, and Jesus called out, "Zacchaeus, come down immediately. I must stay at your house today." The people were outraged. Why would he choose him? A sinner, a thief, a traitor. But for Zacchaeus, it was a miracle. For the first time, someone looked past his sins and saw his soul. Joy filled his heart as he welcomed Jesus into his home. And there, before everyone, Zacchaeus stood and said, "Lord, look, here and now I give half of my possessions to the poor. And if I have cheated anybody, I will pay back 4 times the amount." This was not the greedy man they once knew. Something inside him had changed. Wealth no longer controlled him. Grace had set him free. And Jesus declared, "Today salvation has come to this house. For the Son of Man came to seek and to save the lost." The same man they despised was now forgiven, restored, transformed. Not by wealth, not by power, but by grace. The story of Zacchaeus reminds us, no one is too far gone. No one is too lost. A single moment with Jesus can turn a life around forever.